Gauteng MEC for Public Transport and Roads Infrastructure, Jacob Mamabolo, is pleased with the resumption of mediation talks between e-hailing drivers and their partner companies. The parties are expected to meet in the next coming days, specifically tomorrow and Thursday. We're joined by the MEC now to talk through the number of issues that will be discussed during these mediation talks. Thank you very much, Mr. Mamabolo, for availing yourself this afternoon. Perhaps what's on the agenda for these mediation talks? E-hailing drivers have been complaining about pricing structures, some of them being deducted 25% for a single trip.
Firstly, good afternoon to you, to all the viewers, and sincere thanks for inviting us. Let me just confirm and clarify that, as the provincial government of Gauteng, we are deeply delighted that the e-hailing industry stakeholders and partners are, as we speak, in the mediation process. It commenced this morning, and my latest reports are that it is ongoing and apparently it's going very well, and it's continuing again tomorrow. And the parties, once they are done tomorrow, they'll say what is the way forward. But from our side, this gives an opportunity to the parties to talk to each other, because we believe sitting around the table is the best way to do things in public transport in state of violence, instability that affects the economy, movement of goods and people. The issues about pricing are certainly very much important, because if you look at currently the prices of petrol and of course related products are hitting very hard on particularly the driver partners, because they are the ones who supply the vehicles. So to that extent, that matter is high on the agenda, and we're quite confident that it should receive the attention that it deserves. Secondly, it's the issue of recognition of the council, which is called the Gauteng E-Hailing Partners Council, which we supported as the province to have a democratic election. We believe it should be recognized by both Uber and Bolt, so that they can talk amongst themselves with established structures and agree on regular engagement. So the issue of security of commuters, of the driver partners, that's also a matter that we believe should be dealt with. So to that extent, I must say to the viewers that this is a win-win for public transport. We hope that the minibus taxi industry, the meter taxis, and all other stakeholders would appreciate that negotiations are the best way to deal with the difficulties and challenges that we have.
Mr. Mamabolo, you say you're pleased that they're talking amongst themselves. Many drivers will tell you that they would like the intervention of the transport minister, especially when it comes to the issue of regulation. Hence, they are worried about the pricing structures and on the issue, rather, of security as well. I mean, there are some no-go zones in the country where people, for instance, if you're calling an Uber from Yeovil, they won't come because Uber drivers get either hijacked or get their phones stolen. There are syndicates that are also running there. So does the Department of Transport, as well as the Department of Police, maybe your sister, department, have a role to play in fixing the situation here?
Let me say, we do certainly have a role to play as government in making sure that we provide much needed, not only law enforcement support, but also all forms of support. In our province, for example, we have made good progress. We have established a formal structure which makes the interactions, discussions, engagement easier. I must also report to the viewers that my colleague, MEC of Community Safety, Honorable Faith Mazibuko, has seconded a team of law enforcement to us as the department, in which case it means our capacity to also strengthen law enforcement interventions has also been improved with the task team that has been sent to us, which is now the Transport Inspectorate. So that has just recently happened. So we will be coordinating, of course, with the police to make sure that matters of law enforcement are efficiently and effectively attended to. Secondly, in order for law enforcement to succeed, we need also the cooperation of all the partners in the industry. So to that extent, yes, the issue of security, the role of government, of law enforcement, of the partners themselves, it's quite critical to make sure that we bring the needed security, peace, stability, comfort, so that public transport can be stable and can support our economy.
Thank you very much for availing yourself. Gauteng MEC for Public Transport, Jacob Mamabolo.